You'll probably remember that I started doing my pattern clear out videos last year. I've probably got a third of the way through my giant stash and for some reason stopped doing them, so I have decided to start again, and this year it's going to start with my workout and swimwear section because I want to start working out and going swimming again. And it seems like a good idea to try and maybe not a good idea, but this is where you guys come in. I'm gonna be attempting to make some of this stuff for myself that I can actually do activewear in, and I need your help for recommendations of fabric types, patterns that I don't have, or alterations that I might want to think about for some of these patterns, because I know lots of you guys out there make your own activewear, and yeah, I definitely need help. Let's start with the swimwear because there are fewer of those patterns. There are 3 in fact. Are they all McCalls? They are all McCalls. First up we've got the 5400, which is a bunch of different bikinis and a cover up as well, which is nice. I have made view A and G, the roughly fluffy ones, and I absolutely hated how they turned out. In fact, I think I have gone through and traced out every single style option that I like, which is all of them except for the longer top, because I personally was making these to go on holiday and I like bikinis to be as itsy bitsy as possible. The itsy bitsy yellow polka dot bikini. Sorry, tangent. Yeah, I personally prefer smaller bikinis because I am wearing them to sunbathe, not to do a lot of activity in. That is my ideal kind of holiday, lying by the pool, Kindle in hand, possibly a cold beer, and yeah, suntan lotion head to toe. But I do tan, believe it or not. This pastiness does tan. So yeah, I have made this one before. I think maybe because I used a scuba fabric because I have tons of scuba scraps, and I lined it with a swimsuit lining fabric specifically bought for this purpose, and did not like that one at all. So I'm not overly sure if I'm gonna actually go back to that or not, because it was not a success. But I have made the 7787. I really love this bikini, in so much so that I've actually made about 7 of them, I think. I did change the briefs, and as I said, I do like a teeny tiny bikini. I did change the briefs to be tie-sided briefs because that is a preference of mine as well. I really liked this one, and again I made it out of a bunch of scraps of scuba that I had, because you guys probably know, if you've been around the channel for a while, my winter uniform used to be a scuba dress, cardigan, tights and a scarf. I've kind of gotten out of that now. I've started making more viscose dresses with long sleeves. I'm tending to wear those more often, but I have a bunch, in fact cubby holes full of scuba scraps that have pieces big enough to make bikinis out of. And again, I fully lined them all with swimsuit lining. I thoroughly tested them in the shower in the privacy of my own home, because some of them were light fabrics, before going on holiday and getting in a swimming pool and getting them wet. I made sure that there was going to be no horrible see-through accidents happening. So yeah, I have made the bikini from this pattern. I haven't made the jumpsuit. I do think it's really cute, but it's a very low back one, and I don't know that I would love that. Also, for some reason they've done that thing where they've done the lining to like mid thigh, and it's like really frustrating. I don't like a lining on a see-through anything that is so much shorter than the outer fabric. It's like either line it the whole way down or don't line it at all, especially if you're planning on wearing this with this. You don't have to line it. I mean, at least that's my preference and opinion and what I would do. Haven't made the jumpsuit. I do like it, but it is low backed so that you could see the bikini, so that might not be for me because it's not my preference, but together they could look really cool. I have seen a bunch of high-end designers do things like that, where they do the same print on swimwear fabric and then do the same print on like a chiffon or something that you can wear on the cover up, and it looks really effective. I think the only place that you'd find something like that would be Selvage and Bolts, because she does so many amazing dead stock fabrics, but I'm not sure if I know she had lingerie fabrics and laces come in, but I don't know if she had swimwear. That would be an interesting one to have a look at. Zimmermann and Dolce & Gabbana are the designers that are springing to mind, but have made, do like. And then the final one, which is actually something that I think I probably ought to make, especially if I'm going to be going to a gym swimming pool in the UK, is McCalls 7964 View B specifically. I think that that's got nice amount of coverage on the bottom half and the front half. I don't overly need support. I think View A would not be one to go swimming in, but I think View B could be supportive enough, possibly. I know that I am not going to want to make like a Speedo utilitarian style of swimsuit. I know I'm not going to want that. I know that's just not gonna, and it might sound daft, but it's not going to bring me joy putting that on to go swimming. I would want it to be like bright floral fabric and just a shape that means that I'm not going to fall out of it. As I said, I don't necessarily need or want support for the bust. I just want to cover everything and be able to swim and not worry about things going awry. Maybe this one would, although it does kind of like the swoop at the back. I'll have put the line drawings on. The swoop at the back I think would hold the gathers in place. I don't know, you'll have to let me know what you think. I do have a couple of Evie Lelive patterns that can be made into swimwear and bikinis, so one of those might be possible as well. I know Liz Sews has an amazing range of sew-alongs and reviews on her channel, and I watch everything that she puts out, so I will go back and have a look at some of her swimsuit recommendations as well. But if you have one, please do leave it in the comment section down below, because I think I might try this. I think I might. I also very much might end up buying one and having a boring black swimming suit, but I kind of want a fun one that I've made, but we shall see. Okay, onto the activewear. There are more patterns in this section. I have made, I think, one of them. Yes, I've made one of them. I did have way more than this, and I have cleaned this section out previously, but this is the ones that stayed in the stash and ones that I can see myself making. First up, we've got McCalls 7446, and I think I kind of love every single piece from this, as long as the leggings are high enough waisted for me, but I think I can tweak them so that they will be. I'm not sure about the longer line top C, because I'm not sure if that would bug me if it rode up. And maybe, oh, is D, what is D? D, what are you? D. It's a tunic, close-fitting tunic. Yeah, D and C I probably wouldn't do, because I think and again, I'm gonna make these to fit me perfectly, theoretically, fingers crossed, so maybe they wouldn't, but my experience of stuff like this is that it rides up and rolls up over my hips, because my hip is bigger than my waist, and it just gets a bit annoying. So I think it would probably be A, B, E and F that I would make from this, and I really like the style lines on this. I do love the kind of like what do they call it, loose fitting jacket with stand-up collar. I kind of love that, and I can imagine making an entire set, because that would also bring me happiness and make going to the gym just that little bit more fun. And I do like the style lines, as I say, on the top and the leggings as well. I think they're pretty. It does have fabric recommendations: stretch knits only, cotton knits and French terry, and two-way stretch knits only, athletic knits. So I just need to get myself a little bit more knowledgeable about those types of fabrics and what will and won't work for me. I know not to make this kind of stuff out of scuba before anyone says anything. I know that that would be an absolute nightmare unless I want my own personal sauna sweatsuit. Swimsuits, yes. This, no. I do know that. Next, we've got McCalls 7663. Again, this is a whole kind of like wardrobe of pieces. This has amazing leggings. I love the panels on the leggings, and I think if you're clever with print and solids, they could look amazing and very kind of like thigh whittling, which is definitely something that I need. I like the little jacket. I think that's very cute, and the tops are gorgeous, especially top B as like a top to wear over a sports bra, but obviously they have tie backs, so they offer no support and they are just decorative. So they, in my head, are sort of feel like maybe yoga classes, except obviously with a knot in the back, lying on your back. That's not going to be fun. So maybe they are just decorative things to have to put on, so they cover your sports bra or cover the previous top from this McCalls pattern. I like it, and you can tell that I like it because I've also got this simplicity pattern, which is 8424, very ballerina-esque. I love the wrap top. I love the wrap vest, and I love the oversized high-low hem top. I like these leggings, but they don't have any super interesting style lines on them, so I think for me they probably might end up being a little too boring, and they also look like they wouldn't be high-waisted enough for me, although that is, I think, an easy fix. I do love all of the tops for this, and again, these would be the kind of things that I would wear over a sports bra. I can see myself actually making these. So this one's going to stay as well. I don't think I'm going to get rid of any of these patterns, but yeah, let me know in the comment section down below, again, if you've got any recommendations for new patterns or for fabrics that I need to look at, or must-have fabrics, etc, etc. Let me know, because I need to know. So next one, you're going to have some imagination. It says another Simplicity 8633 Batman. Now I'm not going to be sewing on the Batman logos or using Batman elastic, but I love that these leggings are high-waisted, although again, if I made them as is on me, they wouldn't be. But I love the panel. I love the kind of different lines on the leggings. I think the t-shirt's lovely, although it is very similar to this t-shirt. This t-shirt is pretty much... oh no, this one has cuffs. This one does not. Yeah, I think the little sports bra in this as well is lovely. Although, whilst I was saying I don't necessarily want support for my swimwear, I 100% want support if I'm going to be on a cross trainer. And I like the cross trainer. I tend to walk on a treadmill, but I will not run on a treadmill. That is just a recipe for disaster. But a cross trainer, low impact on the knees, low impact on the hips, and I can actually run on those things. So I will need a sports bra for that, for 100%. So I can see myself making this one, although not Batman themed. Next up, we have the McCalls 7634, which there is actually a sew along for, and I have made many pairs. This is in my workout wear category. This is the type of thing I'd want to be wearing to and from the gym, not actually in the gym, especially in the fabrics that I've chosen, which are all Pontes. They would be way too heavy and thick and not fun to wear to actually work out in, but like I say, warm making and comfy to get to and from the gym. Next we have McCalls 8244. I absolutely adore these leggings. You can't really see it on this one, but I will try and put the line drawing up for you. The crossover at the front, I love that. I think that's absolutely gorgeous, and these are the ones that I have featured on my Make 9 board for this year. I also love the hoodie and the t-shirt. I think the entirety of this set is gorgeous. Again, the hoodie I would not be wanting to wear actually in the gym, but to and from the gym for sure. T-shirt, I can see myself maybe wearing that for like over a sports bra for maybe yoga, things like that. I absolutely love this set of patterns and 100% want to make that this year. The last pattern I have is McCalls 7026, and it's for a zip up either jacket or hoodie and a pair of leggings. Again, these are the most basic leggings. It looks like they have an elasticated kind of sewn in and then turned over and sewn down waistband on them. There's no separate waistband on them at all. So these are the leggings that are least likely to get made, but I did buy this pattern for the jackets. I had something very similar from Topshop, so definitely showing my age. I think mum bought it for me when I was 16. It was grey, but it was a zip up hoodie, or it was a zip up jacket, but it was fitted. It wasn't baggy, and I loved that thing, and I literally wore it to death. I wouldn't have kept it now because it was a dark grey, so really not a great colour for me. But I love all the panels in this one. I also love that they've put lace and ruffles on this one here. I don't think I would do lace and ruffles on one for me. I think I would be doing view A and B, possibly D with the hoodie. But yeah, the lace maybe a step too far, but it is cute, and I do like that crossover detail at the back. And if you're not doing it in lace, what's the point of doing a crossover detail if you can't see it? So yeah, I like that. I just think this is lovely, and I really like view B, where they've put what looks like piping into, do they ask for piping? Piping, yes, 1/8 inch piping with lip for view B. I really think that this would be another thing that would be a great kind of cover up to and from the gym, obviously not to be worn in the gym. I am never going to run outside. If I can't walk outside, I'm not going to run outside. I don't like running at the best of times, which is why I only ever do it on a cross trainer. I don't do it on a treadmill. I walk on a treadmill, I walk on an incline in a treadmill, but yeah, there is going to be no running happening around these parts. Swimming, cross training, weight training, yoga, possibly dancing. I found line dancing classes on the island and I really want to go. I did a line dancing class with mum at Forest Mere Spa. I must have been 20, so 24 years ago now, and I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I love dancing. I'm not very good at it, which is why I like to have steps, and if I have steps then I can follow along and I look like I know what I'm supposed to be doing, sort of. At least that's the theory. As you guys know, I do go to salsa, although I haven't been for about 9 months now because, again, hip and knee things going on, but I would like to try that again, and I'm hoping if I can build some strength up at the gym then maybe salsa might be something that I can start doing again, because I do miss it. But there are line dancing classes at the gym as well, and I kind of really want to do those too. I met a lovely lady on the bus on the way into town the other day and we were chatting, and she was saying that she does line dancing. She's in 85, so yeah, I want to be her when I grow up. I want to be going line dancing at 85 and still be sprightly at 85, which is why I need to start doing all of this stuff now, because yeah, I want to get fit again. I want to feel good. That's definitely something that I have got on my list of things to tick off for this year. What do you think? Do you think I'm crazy for making my own gym wear? Should I just bite the bullet and get some ready to wear stuff just to get me started? I do have some things that I can wear, so it's not like I'm holding off starting this gym session. Swimming, yes, but gym sessions I'm not holding off on those just because I don't have the right outfit. But the swimsuits, should I just get myself one in the interim and then learn to make one afterwards? And do you have any recommendations for patterns? Also let me know about recommendations for legging patterns, because I don't think any of these have gussets in them, and I have heard that gussets are a good thing. Again, I watch all of Rachel's videos, so I know about the green. Oh, I know about them. Yeah, I know. I remember her talking about some of the leggings that she has made and some of the fabrics that she has used, so I'm going to go back and have a look at those videos for recommendations from Rachel. But let me know yours in the comment section down below. Thank you very much for watching today's video, and it's been actually quite fun and enthusing to go through these patterns and think about the kind of things that I want to make and what I want to use them for. As I say, if you have any recommendations for fabrics, patterns, anything, let me know in the comment section down below, and I would love to hear what you guys think. So if you've enjoyed this video, you might want to check out this one here.